Hey guys, it's me again, and got a concerning message right as I started the video. It's been one of those days, man, just weird input all around. I've been awake since 2:30 yesterday. It's 7:33 a.m. right now. Unexpectedly worked overnight. It's actually what the text that just came in is about. You don't need to know that. You just need to know why I'm here. And why I'm here is because I have kind of an unusual thing to share, and I thought it would be a good idea to try to document it. So, I work in a hotel, and there is a guest staying there. It's a little bit enigmatic personality, a little bit enigmatic individual, and causing a little bit of trouble, but in like subtle ways, like doing a lot of staring, doing a lot of loitering. And I personally have had no negative interactions with him, and I unexpectedly had to work overnight last night due to a coworker falling ill, unfortunately. And shortly after my shift began, I saw him, talked a little bit, he went out, talked a little bit, came back, and then we got into a 2-hour conversation about deep stuff. And with the context, of course, of this individual has been causing some issues, made somebody uncomfortable. But yeah, we talked for a long while, and it was very heartfelt and filled with hope and despair and anger. He talked about Bill Burr, talked about music, talked about Europe, and he worked with migrants and refugees, all that kind of stuff. So we talked for a while, and towards the end, I noticed him on the computer. We were talking for a long time. Noticed him on a computer, he's typing up something, and later he came to me, and he knew that we were not going to see each other again. So he printed out a note, and I'm going to read it. I haven't read it yet. I didn't read it before we parted ways, so I'm going to read it now. And I'm genuinely no idea what it's going to say, but if what he said is anything to go by, it's an expression of appreciation. So okay, so it's a greeting. Choice and decision to determine one's value in your eternal quality and oneness, which you are, always have been, and always will be. We, the people, choice as individuals in oneness. We are creators and co-creators equally in this beautiful world. The goddess of the sea sees only love, no judgment, no differences, only diversity, truth and beauty, just like you. We are the people, we are one. The law of the land is the law of the sea and the outer havens of space. Abraham speaks that we create our own reality with our thoughts, dreams, and desires, which are born of the contrast we gathered throughout our experiences, and she rewards them with the fruits of your labor. Tough, it's not a reward. It doesn't have to be earned, for it is given freely to those who remember that they are worthy, which you always have been, are, and will be. You just remember by remembering others. We are one, and Abraham speaks to us. We love you so much. We are complete with her. For the queen, the sun rises in the east today, and she is noble, and she is grace, and she is royal. She is for all of us, and she is love, and she is me. Michael, her honored sentinel. So yeah, there's a lot of things we talked about that surfaced in the letter. We talked a lot about oneness, being a creator, diversity. We talked about Abraham. He's into Abraham. He's got some British spellings and other spellings with which I'm not super familiar And he has a lot to say. And I'm glad he said it. I have a lot to say, and I guess I'm glad I'm saying it. But yeah, something that will go down history for me. Beginning of January 2024. Sure to be a relatively interesting year. But yeah. There's a lot in these exchanges, and I'm happy to have them. Trying to articulate the dissonance there with strange behaviors, but normal conversations, great conversations. There's a divide there. I don't fully understand. Maybe there isn't a divide. It's a lot to process, and I'm happy to be here to process it. And with that note, I wish y'all a happy day. And on my end, I'm supposed to get wind, rain, storms, and tornadoes. It's going to be warm outside, but okay, that's not the window. That's the window. So yeah, that's it.